Now, I didn't win the 19 million euro last week. However, if I did, I would have bought a bigger shed, and I would have parked a big armored vehicle inside it, and I would have spent the rest of my days getting that machine up to pristine condition. In the meantime, however, what I have is a 1991 Mitsubishi Pajero, and it does an awful lot of work for me during the summer, and in the winter time I have to take it apart and give it a bit of tender love and care. It's a wonderful hobby to get into because you're covering all the science behind it, like the chemistry, the physics, and the electronics as well. There's the technological side of it, the engineering side of it as well. There's just limitless opportunities to learn and to consolidate what you've learned as well by vehicle preservation. In terms of the diesel engine in the military, the diesel engine has been the source of power for the military since before the First World War, and those original diesel engines were reliable, they were powerful, and they ran off things like rapeseed oil and vegetable oil, biofuels in a sense. Today's diesel engines now, they're so well refined, and there's so many sensors on the newer models of the diesel engines that when it comes to trying to preserve them, you'd be nearly better off just replacing the parts. In fact, in the newer Jeeps and trucks, you'll find that there's far less grease points on them and far more sensors on them. It's nearly an offense to the computer if you were to try and stick a part onto it that was slightly less than 100% original manufacture. So if you are thinking about renovating an old vehicle, get a really old Jeep like the Pajero, the 91 Pajero. That being said, you don't need 19 million to realise that dream of working in a larger shed and working on a military vehicle. It is not that hard. There are facilities out there. For example, Castlebar Military Barracks, they used to have facilities there for vehicles. Longford had vehicle bays as well. Lots of other different places around the country where you could actually, literally, if you look for permission and if you do the right thing and if you're socially responsible, there shouldn't be a reason for you to actually set up a kind of a vehicle preservation group and work in places like that. Just a thought. That's all I have to say. Take care.